We will do that now. Yeah, it'll probably be an out of school suspension at that point, I would imagine. Really should be. There's all, I mean, as you know, there's all kinds of kids. I wasn't a bad kid. I was one of those kids that was so smart for my age. Like, whatever that leads to. Like, I also had ADHD. I was a handful, but you know, I could be made to listen without too much. Just had to have a good connection. That's the only thing. Like, if I didn't feel connected, I was probably not gonna pay attention. But that's how it always was in school. Some teachers knew how to handle me just fine. Others took it personal, which is the wrong approach. That was more of the class clown. Class clowns aren't generally destructive. Those are the bad kids. And class clowns can get lumped in. But anyway, as you know all this, Ilfarian. I'm gonna eat this real quick. Oh. I just wanted to make the sound effect because it's funny to me. Alright. There's donkey all over my Kong. Do this. I just thought real quick, let me go ahead and refresh the sources, because those like to fall out, like, just without warning. And I know people like them, you know, when you channel points, or, you know, if you donate or something. People like the sounds. What is it, serotonin or dopamine? I always forget, because it's not, like, terribly important. It works in my brain. I don't need to know what it is. But, I understand. Like, I almost want to do, like a low sensitivity stream sometime. And just, like, have the volume on lo-fi, no alerts or anything, nothing extraneous, just the game. There are definitely people who can't handle, like, all the stuff popping around the chaos and all the hooting and hollering, and, I could see how some people would be unattracted to, like, Ken Master's stream. I totally get it. Not even for dialogue or anything, just for the sheer amount of chaos. I understand. It gets hard for me to deal with, but I've been there since early, so I'm a part of it. But anyway, here we go. Instant one up. Got them both. Did I already get these? No, oh, I failed the roll. Goddamn. That's too bad. I forget, that's like a 2 or a 3 up or something. I forget. Red, green, and blue, I don't quite remember what the values are, because it's been a long time since I played regularly. But I do play this semi-regularly. That would be amazing! What's up, Boot? How you doing, man? Yeah, can you imagine if you just if you press X, and he just loads into your hand? Like Wolverine and Colossus doing the fastball special? That'd be sick. There is there's a game where you throw your ally. You definitely do it in Knuckles Chaotix, but that's not the one I'm thinking of. No, I played it, so it's like, what was it? Oh, we're throwing each other. I don't know. Feels like an arcade game or something. Rambi! Do-do-do-do-do. La 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 la. Yeah, I don't think that's not what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking like there's like a oh no, 2D or pseudo 3D game like it. You're allowed to play pranks on your family, but I guess it just depends how far you take it, knowing how people might react. That's the thing is, like, if you see it as a joke, they have to see it as a joke, too. Like, that's the only thing. Oh, I was like, why did I get 2 lives? I got 100 bananas as I got that. Okay, grab those. I would like to stock up some lives early on, but messed that up. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, that doesn't seem like it would be received well. Because you have to think about explaining it to, like, multiple people of various, like, degrees of law and order. You gotta consider, like, okay, if I have to talk to the police, are they gonna think it's funny? And the obvious answer is no. Like, they're not gonna think it's funny. And they're not gonna be, oh, well, he said it was a joke. So, we gotta let him go. They're gonna go, well, your joke's gonna cost you either, like, a fine or an amount of your freedom, so it's not usually worth it. Yeah, exactly. And I'll be perfectly honest. If I'm having to deal with police because something bad happened on my end, I don't want a cop who's joking around, you know? Like, oh ho ho, ho ho, that's what she said, ho ho ho. I'd be like, man, fuck you. Call your sergeant. Well, if that was at school, that needs to be handled by the school and the parents. Not the uncle. I'm sorry, I'm an uncle too, and I know how you feel. But no, you can't do that. The thing is, if the kid's gonna keep acting like that and thinking they're gonna get away with it, some other kid is gonna turn around and smack the shit out of them. That's what you have to wait for. Yeah, she should be suspended. This is true. This is true. However, back in the day, parents could have their kids on a literal leash, which, depending on the child, is not a bad idea, but it's also not good psychologically. Being honest, some kids do need to be on a fucking leash, but it's not right. You know, they're not animals. Despite being a part of that kingdom, we are not animals. Well, if this is all at school, if that's the case, then it needs to be raised, not just like with the voice, but well, yeah, with voices. You just got to get more people. Like, it's good to talk here, especially so I could tell you that was a bad idea, but. Like, you gotta get the parents, especially, to, like, prompted to, like, talk to the other parents. Like, there's always a school association, or, like, some sort of way that the parents can raise their voices. And if they're at, like, a school, but, like, a parent-teacher conference kind of thing, but, like, that's more of a one-on-one. And then I'll always suggest, like, third bully, karate or judo should be an option. Wrestling, something for self-defense. Because it's not okay to be getting hit in the face over and over again every day you have to go to school. That's not cool. I started fighting back even. I didn't want to fight, but I started fighting back. I'm not terribly accurate, but that's because I take big, powerful swings. Eat this real quick now. Nom, nom, nom. Oh yeah, perfect. I didn't know if Ilfarian was still here. Ilfarian would have some good input on this. Yeah, because we were just talking about a line stepper in a classroom. And like I was saying how, like, I was a class clown and I could be mistaken for a line stepper, but that wasn't my intent. Yo, well, you might want to, like, go on a walk with him. And then, like, take a left or whatever direction it is. Walk him right up to the police station. Open the door and be like, hey, come on, we're going in here. Because if you keep fucking up, this is where you're going to be. And it would be even better if you guys could go in there. Like, you might want to call ahead. Call ahead and be like, yo, do you guys have any programs for, like, troubled youth? Because I seriously, like, I would like my nephew to see what it's like. Like, back in the day, you get to go to, like, they would take you to the jail, they would put you in a cell and leave you there. They will walk away for minutes. There would be other people there taunting you. It was all part of a program, you know? Well, that would be great because, like, it would be good. Law and order are good for some people who need the structure. But if he's already, like, on edge, you might not want to give him a license to have a gun yet. Maybe, I don't know how old he is, but maybe counseling first. Maybe decide if that's the right step. And then get like a... I don't really care for hunting. I know hunting is a good thing for population control for certain pest animals. But I don't like... trophy hunters really piss me off. But, like, regular... Like, hunters around here, for the most part, are, like, they live the life. Because if he has respect for life and death, by shooting a deer and seeing that he can cause something to go from living to dead, it'll physically change his psychology. Whether or not that sounds like it makes sense, but it will actually alter his psychology. And hopefully it's not like I have the power. Hopefully it's like, this is the power to kill in my hands, and that's responsibility and not... Yeah. That's even better, yeah, like a peace officer who doesn't even carry a weapon. Because you can see that you don't need a weapon to have power. And power doesn't mean... Hang on, I just, you know, like, it's not so important what I say, but I don't want to sound stupid saying it. What's important is that he gets the right message. But yeah, ideally a school would be a great place to not have to have somebody with a weapon. If you could just have multiple peace officers stationed at entrances, you know, like you wouldn't need anything else. Yeah, well, that's fine. That, you know, like, I've had a knock on my door before, for like wrong. Like, actually, I don't like. You can't see the number from the street because the dumbass who painted the house painted over it. And I refuse to go out there with a Sharpie and color it in. That's fucking bullshit. I mean, this isn't a horrible neighborhood, but it's not a great neighborhood. Occasionally there are spats, or like, you know, I'll have to like come out and be like, did you see anything? Did you hear anything? Like, oh no, I was, you know, playing my video games. It's loud in this neighborhood all the time, so, you know, I can't really tell one scuffle from another. Half the time I don't get up. Grandpa got grandfathered into the job, of course. Yeah. He no matter what age, like, he needs to see what the booking process is like. Like, literally, if they can get it in his mind, like, hey, we're gonna put you in cuffs, we're gonna walk you through where you get walked through, you're gonna go through a simple booking, you know, because you're not gonna sit there and interrogate him or anything. You're just gonna go, here, fingerprints, walk you through, here's your cell, here's your friends, all these people behind the other bars, those are your friends now. And they get hooted and hollered at and harassed, and, you know, they sit there and they go, maybe I don't want to be here, you know? Worked for me. Fucking worked for me. 80, he's got something to teach, but also, like, he might be little too old to be imparting certain wisdom. I don't know the guy, so I don't really know. I'm just saying, like, for every dark cloud, it's a silver lining, and also the other way around. But yeah, I'd like, in my experience, it sounds like he needs to see the more serious end of things, so that he grows up with a sense of responsibility about what power is. That's another thing that would be good about some form of self-defense. If he has a good teacher that imparts upon him, you know, like, most people who are qualified to be teachers will tell you, this is not to be used for flashy, look at what I can do, don't be starting fights. Like, this is purely for if you have no other choice and you can't run and your wallet wasn't good enough, or whatever they were after wasn't good enough, and you have to defend yourself. And then, of course, depending on, you know, who teaches you and where you come up and what the necessity is, sometimes you do have to strike first. Sometimes when somebody's being threatening or otherwise very aggressive, if they take that step forward, you gotta punch them in the throat and bring them down, you know? That's the other thing too. Like it's self-defense, but it's also like civil defense. I mean that's actually something else. That's actually a military designation. I said civil defense, but that's not correct. But in that vein, I guess. It didn't open the thing. It hit it. But I know like this game's got like a little specific detection. There we go. Yeah, it's way different if you are in charge of somebody's safety. That's all the more reason to strike first sometimes. If you know you can end it, and then walk away and talk to the cops, but, like, you know, maybe you have to go away in handcuffs, but, you know, like I've got my disabled family member here, so, like, you're not leaving until somebody secures them. Yeah, I've got more experience than wisdom. And they're interlaced, but they're different. Because you can have wisdom at a young age, but you can't have experience until you've aged. And wisdom might not come with experience. Sometimes you get very little. Sometimes you only have so much capacity for wisdom, too. Like, it just depends how your brain is wired. Yeah, I mean, hey, sometimes you don't have a choice but to fight. What I was saying earlier, you know, about, like, you don't fight unless you have to. Sometimes you don't have a fucking choice. Like, I would say in total, I've definitely gotten more, like, pissing matches with my little brother, you know, where it came to fists, than I have actual fights on the street. You know, I'm no Randy Couture. I was trying to think of an MMA guy. Certainly don't really know anybody new. Yeah, if his school offers just, like, wrestling, that's perfect, because it's essentially free until you get on the team and you need to buy uniform kind of things, shoes, and, you know, or sneakers, whatever, but, that's free. And maybe it's not for everybody, but it's something. It's a background. It's a bit of confidence. I'll be honest, as much as I love wrestling, I wasn't great at wrestling in school, because there are rules. I'm the better kind of wrestler where I can just pick you up and drop you on your head. You're not quite allowed to do that in school. You have to control it. But on the street, okay. That being said, like, I go out of my house every day praying I don't have to get in a fight with some, like, dude who's high on meth at the gas station. There's definitely a fair share of people that I'm pretty positive around something or other when I go over there. Sometimes it's the cashiers. Well, she abused her knowledge then. That's not what that's for. That's the funny thing, is like me and my little brother both took karate. Or I took karate. The one we took together was Aikido Tang Sudo. To be correct. And then later we had moved. We'd always move. I couldn't make any fucking progress. But then, I mean, that's something else that also costs money. That's why I suggested wrestling in school, because you can just sign up for that, as opposed to, like, you gotta, not a subscription. What was it? Subscription's not the right word, but it's effectively what it is. Membership. Okay, programmers. What? Dude, how did I fall exactly here so that I could get hit? Are you kidding me? What kind of shit is that? Best game ever. Down there? I don't want to jump down there just yet. Is it here? Yeah. Ah, how can... Could I have done any better? There's hello! I know, such a good soundtrack. This was, and still is, like, one of my favorite games. I played so much, like, a ridiculous amount of this when I was a kid. I knew all the secrets. I can't swear to all of them now, but I can get most of them. I'll have a pretty good percentage by the end. Right, I got that. Gee! I mean, that's one of the tenets of Krav Maga, and I'm gonna paraphrase, but it's like, neutralize the threat before it begins. You know, why would you let someone even raise their arm to do anything when you can just go, smash, that's that. Oh, you have to go to the hospital? Well, I guess you really should have thought about your actions today. Yeah, Donkey Kong Land is surprisingly similar. Like, it really does feel like a very awesome, like, they scrunched it all down to fit on a Game Boy. But it's even got its own little, like you collect the Kong coins to, save. That was pretty cool. Oh, dude, I was in the hallway between classes listening to my Discman. Yeah, that'll tell you what year this was. I was listening to my Discman, and admittedly, they were probably starting to phase out. And just, like, not even a bully, like a random nerd kid tried to slap it out of my hand, and then stood there and laughed about it, so when he went to walk away, I tripped him. Like, what the fuck, dude? Judo's fun. It mixes so well with, just, like, natural wrestling. I mean, it is wrestling, is what it is. It is. Yeah, exactly. I could sit on you just right and puncture a lung, you know? I could do a real earthquake splash, and that's that. Kick me in the Jimmy! Yeah, I don't like violence, but you can't just take violence against yourself or others. That's the shitty thing about violence, is it propagates more violence. It's just like hate. Those two things are very similar. You know, like, the frog totally makes sense in this level, but there are just times where you're approaching the edge of a platform and you're like, oh shit, like, why did he move so unexpected of, like, what I was used to? Yeah, you don't see suplexes in the Olympics for theatrics, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna do the skip. You have to be Donkey Kong, though. It won't work as Diddy, if I recall. And end of the level. So if you don't like the minecart level, you can just skip that one entirely. You have to jump one baddie. I mean, violence is a part of nature, so it's a part of nature. That's literally, I can't break it down any further than that. You know, like, animals show prejudice. I don't want to say they show hate, but I mean, like, bees hate wasps for good reason, because they kill them, they bite their heads off. But that's practical, though. Oh, they're biting our heads off. Let's kill them. That, you know, that's fine. It's not like... And I'm not going to start a political discussion, but it's not like, hey, we want that land over there. You can't have it. We have claim to it for no reason. Nobody has claim to fucking anything. Rhea Ripley. She's a badass mommy. Oh, I think I needed to... Oh, damn it. That needed to go there. I was like, haha, B. Maybe I can bring one back? I don't think so. Let's see. I missed a secret. Yeah, dude, it's gotta be Kurt Angle. Although, Tavon Heights, though, was given, like several legend wrestlers said to Tavon Heights, you're the king of the suplex now. He's got, like... Yeah, no, Tavon Heights, I'm telling you. Got the frog. It Tavon, so Tayvon, and then heights, as in height, like how tall are you? What is your height? And then just plural, heights. Well, yeah, I could see how that could have several spellings. No, I knew it. I knew it. That is a decent workaround, you know, rather than invoke Chris Benoit's name, we could just mention him as Pegasus Kid. Pegasus Kid did win the Super Juniors. Oh, come on. This game can really suck my dick. Ah, I missed one. Yeah, it's Chris Benoit in Japan. There, that sums that up. Here's another level that has a skip right at the beginning. You don't like Stop and Go Station? Just go left. You still have to finish it, but it skips a significant portion of the level. This is definitely a game I can say I was a master at when I was a kid. Yeah, from like every different angle. Like he'll grab just any body part from any angle, get you up in the air and flip you. And yeah, and Boot, you can see by the way that he does it, that he's like taking care of his opponent too. So not only is it impressive, it's well done. Two different things entirely. Yep, he's got great energy. And I'm telling you, like Keiji Muto even was like, you're the king of the suplex now. Yeah, it doesn't remove the energy when he does the necessary, I don't really know what they call it, in wrestling, that quick communication. Makes a difference, though, it really does. Yeah, he should be able to, if he feels like it. No, but I've already clicked away, but, Oh, it was supposed to go there, damn it. Usually you can just set a barrel down. And if the wall will break, it'll break. You don't have to throw it into the wall. Carl Gotch, yes. Ooh! This ain't gonna work anyway. There it is. I don't know how that worked. Yeah, well, I mean, you can break someone's whole leg with a toe lock is the crazy thing, so... I mean, it's not a bad call. Especially someone like Gotch, who would, like, he would just get you. Why is he gonna let go? He doesn't have to. Okay, this is awkward. Dang. Oh well. Hey, Bite, how's it going, dude? Shit. Don't die. That wasn't worth it. Would have been way more worth it to beat the level. I'm pretty sure I didn't get the halfway point. I don't remember seeing it. There it is. Okay. Because I went too fast. Nope. Ah, not worth it. Oh, I could probably get it from over there and not even have to worry about the mill. Ah, you gotta fly? Suplex it, boo. That's the answer, of course. Ah, nuts. Oh, he's still there? Okay. Fly has one move. Dodge. Oi. Gotta get the chopsticks, dude. What would Miyagi-san say about this? Wax on, wax off. If do right, no can defend. It was in the 90s, before cell phones were a thing. My dad saw it. My dad saw me do it, and that's all I care about. Right, Dad? He's just sick of lying about it now. The fake dad in the story, not you. Well, boy, I guess they knew somebody would eat it. One cheek of George. No, Dad, I swear. Over here, son, that's a wall. You don't need a gym, you can just go out on the street and do that. Might get you in some of that trouble we were talking about, but I mean... means to an end. Haha. Damn it. You give up if you have to take a bump. Okay, everybody who never made it in wrestling. Ah. That's good, because you don't want to fuck up and accidentally give someone a real punch, because then you get a receipt. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. No. Oh, close one. Oh, then I get hit. Of course. Oh, really? You need a reason to send someone off the ropes. It's a momentum move. That's all it's meant to be. It's not an attack, that's for sure. I actually really like those bonus rounds because you get a lot of bananas. And bananas equal lives, so... Oh, wow. There's a really cool guy on some sort of motorcycle. I don't know if y'all could hear that. But he was really cool. I just want to let y'all know, because that's the whole point. Of being so loud in town, right? Like, there's no other reason to be that loud in town unless you're a cool guy. Shoutouts to the people who bike responsibly. Yeah, and the Luchas turned it into an art form. Well, yeah, you can whip someone into the corner for damage. Or for a stun, effectively. I like those bonus rounds because you just basically mash. You can only do it when it's those style. You can't do the rotating ones like that. Yeah, but if you're in the thing is, if you're in the middle of the ring and you turn to run off the ropes, you've turned your back on your opponent. That gives them an advantage no matter what. If they're faster on their feet or with their mind than you are, oh no, then you're already toast. Ah, I knew that wasn't gonna work because I was like, how do I pace him? I don't know why I stayed on Donkey Kong knowing he wouldn't work. Ah! Yeah, but the ropes were steel cables, so it made sense. That was the illusion. Was that he's being whipped into something extremely solid. And his ribs and other areas are at danger. And I could see how people would sell it too, you know? You just cringe and you crumble. Oh, okay. What? Why did it instantly fire for no reason? Cartwheel. The old fart wheel. Just get me out of here. I forgot it was that one. Okay, no misfires that time. Whoop. I know, but the business currently is integrated with all different styles. That's why back in the day there was the Catch Wrestling Association in Germany. And they actually, like, that... It was wrestling and wrestlers, but it had its own rules. Which would favor you if you did have, skill in catch. Especially if you wanted to go up against Otto Vance. I thought that was too early. Well, I'm not trying to be a troll, but there is that Real American Freestyle. Isn't that crazy, man, that Hogan was the face for it and then we lost him? That shit's crazy. Oh. What? Sounds like a rocket. Well, sumo wouldn't really need boundaries. They would only need that boundary in the world of sumo. They could do anything. If they were a true warrior. Yeah, it's a real martial art for sure. It's ancient. Well, I guess that depends on what the definition of ancient is. You know, compared to the dinosaurs, you know, nothing is really ancient, but as far as human culture on this earth. Ah. Oh no. This one? Yeah. My favorite bonus round, like, bonus animal round. His multiplier is impossible to get to. I usually don't even try for it. Oh, his jumping sucks. I'd say in the great chronology of things, pro wrestling is like an uncle or a cousin. Because as far as wrestling goes, like, that goes, like, so far back to, like, Pancration and Hercules. The Olympics, obviously. I can't quite remember if Hercules is credited with the Olympics at all. Whee! I think there's one more level and I get a save point? Yeah. I was like, there's something up here. What are you kidding me? I remember almost everything. Whoa, that didn't almost go well. You know, those words arranged differently make a proper sentence. That's what I was trying to do. Thank you. Oh, he almost tricked me. Yes, and Gladiators had entrance music. That's very exciting as well. And it was literally the song that goes. That's called. It's either March of the Gladiators or Entrance of the Gladiators. I forget. So, I mean, the Freebirds always talk about, like, they were the first. Oh! You know, they were the first to have entrance music. No, no, no. Gladiators in the Coliseum. That's what my music teacher in college told me. Well, told the class, but I was there, you know? No! Fucking douche nozzle! Roll! You idiot! Why, you fools? Okay, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. So I'm gonna leave it on this screen, because it is music you hear less often, ideally. So I'll be right back. Look at that, 31% already. That's including bonus rooms, but I've missed some. Okay. I hope not. I don't want to be a jobber. Ah, well. Couldn't remember if that was a viable surface to knock it off of. He got his shoulder up! Yeah, sometimes you don't want to kick out. Guess it all depends how you go. No! Fucker. That's why they put that guy right there, I guarantee it. What happened? Oh! What the hell happened there? My barrel just like, I threw it and it went up. It went up like a misguided rocket in Doom. Like, what the hell's even up there for you to target? Asshole. No, I didn't think so. Not. There's never a hidden wall when there's something like that to jump on. Missed the O. I guess you won't be seeing my O face. O. O. Oh, wow. Damn it, really? Why did I turn around? I turned around and jumped into him. I was trying to jump right. Ah, shit, I don't remember what I was saying anyway. I don't think that's an L, because that's like when Foley got off the stretcher and came back to the Hell in a Cell match. Damn it. So that's not an L. I was like, man, I hope I can somersault through him, otherwise I'm in trouble. Difference is Foley came back sooner. Oh! Foley is God. Yes. Why so many people like pro wrestling? Because it's an analog for life. Yes. It's not an exaggeration. Especially in the USA, life is one big soap opera and it's obnoxious. Difference is you go to jail for giving somebody a brain buster. Unless you're Raja Jackson, apparently. Has he been arrested yet? Scumbag that he is. Mark Henry defending him like the big dummy that he is. How did so many wrestlers have so many shitty takes about that? I know the answer. It's all the irrelevant ones trying to be relevant. And they don't care if it's a bad take, because it gets engagement. Oh, somebody clicked. I don't care how they felt. Fuck off, Mark Henry. And fuck off, RVD. Although he, like... I don't know if he's changed his tune yet, because he did say, I've got his back so far. No, dude, you'd get shot by security first. If that happens, it'll be staged, as always. Well, that's enough about assholes getting airtime on my channel. We talked about enough big dummies already. Politicians really piss me off. I knew that was gonna go all the way down, too, and I still... Oh, fuck off! Boobies! Boobies are always good. Yeah, but he drop kicked him, but he missed. How did he miss? He completely missed. How do you miss and you were a pro wrestler? No. Oh, no. DK, you're too big! This part is not that hard. I should have just charged through, but I got scared. I didn't know where the third croctopus was going to be. There's a big old coctopus. Okay, don't be so stupid, stupid. Bong. I almost spelled bong. Well, to be fair, Boot, that wasn't really a hard guess. Mustache twirl intensifies. No! Oh, wow, right as it transformed. Yeah, that's a good time. That's always fun. Especially if you're gonna pour some popcorn or something, you know? I know it's overpriced, but it's so warm and buttery and salty. And the only one you can refill is the large. Who would refill that? I think some movie theaters have caught on, and you can either refill any size, or they're, like, just somehow, like, cooler. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this stage. I mean, I love this stage graphically, but execution-wise, it's rough. Alright. Boo, maybe you'll be lucky enough to get the screening of Demon Slayer where a mariachi band accidentally walks in believing that it was the credits to Toy Story, and they'll play You've Got a Friend in Me in Spanish. That's a real thing that just happened. I think they walked into the wrong theater. Like, I'm guessing there was more than one door, and they picked the wrong one. Ah, nuts. Hello, Val. Yeah, there was a video, so it is real. I mean, AI is a thing, but it sure looked like it was the dude holding the phone, and then everybody else in front of him holding their phones because it's so unbelievable, because you have to have a video of something like that. It really happened. could hear the music and I couldn't hear the words. I assume it was the Spanish translation, not just that they were mariachi. Oh, 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 oh. I love how as you progress in the stage, it just keeps getting snowier and snowier in the background until it's in the foreground, like right here. Transformation. That's, oh man, that's so good. Probably don't do that. And let's just drop that for now, given the era we live in. Because it only takes one person to be a complete immature dickhole and report that. So that's all I'm saying. Like, don't buy trouble. Trouble is free, and you don't want to be buying it. You know, as beautiful as the snow effect is, it really messes with my vision. Oh, man. You're watching the barrel to make sure it's lined up right, and you're watching the bee with the other eyeball to make sure that you're not gonna just be blasted into it. One more. Yes. This one, look at it, paces him immediately. No! Oh, I got scared. Oh, fuck that. God damn it. There's already, like, there's international robot war stuff. That's been a thing since, like, the 60s or 70s. Oh, no. Oh! See, I never know. I know that's there, but I never know where it is. That's a really big help. Oh, no. That is a massive help, and I need to not squander it. Gundams. I am so glad to be out of there at the cost of one life. Maybe two? I can't remember. Businessmen don't do anything that, damn it, doesn't make them money, dude. Dude, I would just live in my Gundam. Are you, damn it, are you kidding me? I would just live in it. That is fine. I say that shit all the time. I talk shit on Glenn Jacobs constantly. Because he doesn't have any power. I don't live in Knox County. However, I do live in the US of A. We'll let Mutin have a Gundam if it makes it easier for his doggo. Damn it. Man, I suck at these today. But the dog gets to drive. Damn it! What? Oh. all the Starbursts, I don't think I have a favorite. I really like Starburst, though. The shitty thing is, I can't ever find, like, the actual Starburst around here, anywhere. It's always, like, they offer the gummies. Like, I don't want Starburst gummies, I want to chew on a Starburst. Japan already made a full walking Gundam. It took, like, I don't know, a few steps, like, incredibly. Like, they actually made a Gundam that functionally can move. There are a lot more logistics to go, but I mean, it took a few steps, which is incredible. I haven't heard of Frutella. Do you think that might be exclusive to your nation? Is that possibly exclusive to Canada? Yeah, because I know most candies, you know, like, what was around, and I've never heard of that. Maybe. Quite possible. You open up 2 different packages, 2 different names, and it's the same shit, you know? No! I love... Dude, look at the background. Look at the fucking background. Man. Dutch, well, I mean, like, we do get some Dutch stuff up here being adjacent to those settlements, which were so huge and, like, to use the word again, settling, you know, the area I live in, so there's definitely a lot of homesteading lifestyles around. Like, you can... Shit! Oh, let me get over there, hang on. Like, just about every town I've been to, there's, like, an Amish country store. You can get, like, anything, like, you might want. Oh, I don't know, Starburst were, originally UK. That's interesting. And they're delicious. Yeah, dude, good luck finding a place to live right now at what would be considered reasonable. That's why I'm trying so hard to stay where I'm at, yo. I'm not gonna get a better deal than this. That's why I'm like, yo, can people help for now? Till I get back on my feet. Right now I'm on my knees. Actually, if I was on my knees, I'd be earning more money. Aha. But it's actually not funny. I love that. Just climbing up a single rope is so fun. I think they want you to grab this one. Somehow, and like... Whee! And a bottle of scope. I mean, like, that works. People have done it. I don't know, like, what you do specifically, but I've seen it. Okay, so I've got the rest of this world, the industrial world, and then the cavern world. So we're over halfway through. There we go. Now I can fucking see. God damn. Hey. Lost the ostrich and I got another ostrich. Not bad. Are you kidding me? I lost the DK barrel on top of it. Fucking get out of here. Oh yeah, you gotta get the bonus in the bonus round. The bonus. Oh, you shouldn't be this difficult. But I'm the slower character, so of course it is. I'm slower and I have a larger hitbox. And that always fucking happens, and I am sick of it. I am just sick of it. Fine. If they didn't give you invulnerability after a hit like that, I mean, this game would be just impossible. Also, underrated soundtrack. That particular song is really good. I think it's called, like, Northern Age or something like that. Something. Yo, Ken, what's up, bro? Oh, this game is a dam. Ah. I'd say there's a barrel coming up, though. Oh, this is good, though. Yeah, why don't we do the thing that we call 420 and all the channels, all the places blowing smoke up your asses into your faces? 420. Let's go. Smoke. Smoke. Are you smoking yet? Alright, well... Nah. Nah. All the stupid shit that's going on now, like, nah, you don't wanna... No. I also said, like, let's not talk about certain people. They're very obnoxious, and they get people nauseous and anxious, and... I don't really want to deal with that. That's what usually when I bring up politics myself, I'll say this, and then we're gonna drop it. Like that, I'm not trying to be like a jerk or anything. Like I always try to cut politics off. Yeah, I would usually prefer not to as well, but especially like with all the stupid shit that's been happening this year alone, but this fucking month alone. Ken got a spanking. God, that part dragged really bad. That was wild. This light, like, they should... I know what they were getting at, but I mean, like, they should have figured something else out. It's rendering too hard. Pretty sure it does this, on hardware, so... Not an emulator issue. Hoya! Yeah. Yeah. I didn't say there couldn't be laughter. That's not at all what I said. Said with everything going on right now, that would be best if maybe we didn't talk about that right now. And since I already put the kibosh on the political talk, I just mean, like, that's it. Plain and simple. Absolutely do not lose your humor in any situation. We need our humor worse than ever. But it doesn't mean we get to be irresponsible. That's why people want to take these things from us, because they think we're being irresponsible, when really, they just don't like being called out. Can't laugh at yourself, of course. That is the true doom. No, I hate this. This animal bonus round really sucks. You know what? Like there's a Canadian baseball team. I haven't seen the Raptors in a minute, but there's a Canadian basketball team. How come there's not a Canadian football, like American football team? You know, like... Why did the Raiders move to Las Vegas when they could have moved to Canada? Yeah, but the Bills are still in New York, though. I know, like, a lot of Canadians do like the Bills, but... God, this internet sucks. Don't support Spectrum, y'all. Yeah, but how stupid could it be? Because baseball's the American pastime, and they got the Toronto Blue Jays. Basketball was invented in Canada, but the NBA is in America, and there's the Toronto Raptors, right? Yeah, you guys should have a football team in the NFL, absolutely. The National Basketball Association has, you know, the nation of America, the National Basketball Association has a Canadian team. Why shouldn't the National Football League of America, which is not the full and proper title, but just me amending it, why shouldn't they have a, like, the British Columbia Canucks or something? You know? Why not? The Saskatchewan Roughriders. That may already be a team. We get the Rough Riders versus the Rough Riders, you know? I know the joke. I listen to Martin Short. You know, I've heard that, actually. I have heard that the Aztecs had something just like it. Yeah, there's Saskatchewan Rough Riders, and I can't remember. That's, he starts off, he's like, it was the Saskatchewan Rough Riders versus the... it's not coming. Couldn't kickstart the name. Head. Boing. Hey, and what about, aren't the Expos from Montreal? Oh. That's two Canadian teams in the American pastime. Okay, so they're not a thing anymore. Defunct, good word. Argonauts, that's a good name. That's an association with a powerful crew. The Newfoundland Argonauts. Okay, here, I like this bonus stage. Boo, for a second I thought you meant like the dogs, like the Newfoundland. Because I had already left my brain, so I was like, well, yeah, they're large animals and you have to be able to control them. Then I was like, oh no, wait a minute, he's talking about people. And back to the middle. Oh man, people would lose their minds if the Vikings moved from Minnesota. That's a legacy, man. I know it's not a winning legacy, but people feel very strongly about the Vikings. Minnesota, yes. Shouldn't the Vikings move to Iceland or Greenland or something? A little closer to home base? You know, something they're known for... Something they're known for, but, like, you know, like, Canada's so much farther away than... Iceland or Greenland. I forget which one is more east and west, but anyway, that doesn't defeat the point. Oh, he's a very naughty boy. He's naughty. That's why they call him Naughty. Really, you can just do this, and as long as you know how many hops he has left. Yeah, I guess if you're gonna move a team, it should be relatively adjacent, just to be polite to the fan base. Like, I always wanted the Cardinals to go back to specifically being in Phoenix. They were only the Phoenix Cardinals for one season. And they were like, nobody likes Phoenix, just call it Arizona. Yeah, so that one makes sense. That one's adjacent. Damn it. Yeah, that's why it was a good association. I don't know. I can't imagine they had to change it. It was most likely, like, a want to change it. If I recall, there's a bonus room where you actually want to grab the single banana because it opens the wall. It might have even been that one. Into a bonus room where you get a better bonus than just the one up. If I recall. No, Senator, I don't recall at this time. Oh no. Oh, okay. Made that work somehow. Oops. Well, varying degrees of success. If I don't keep dying, I was gonna say maybe let's see how I can do. Maybe I can rack up max lives, because the counter will overflow from 99. You just won't see it. What about the Indianapolis Big Cheaters? Oh! Huh? I don't know how I got turned around pressing right. Well, it's always New England, but the Colts are cheaters too. I really don't care. I have no stock in any of that. It's just funny. Yeah, those, if I recall, those were the two teams behind Inflategate. Or Deflategate, I'm sorry. Damn it, no. I was gonna try, because you see, it's got the arrow that points, like 2 arrows that points continuously. Oh, I'm not sure who that is, but... Oh, is that... What's his name? Is that the owner of the Cowboys who's like 90, but he's got like a 30-year-old girlfriend? I can't remember. I don't really care. He can do what he wants. She can do what she wants. They're adults. And, you know, we're allowed to say ew, but it's whatever. We don't have to worry about it, you know? I was going to continue to riff on it, but I was like, it's just vulgar for the sake of being vulgar. I really like this track as well. Okay, well, that seemed entirely fair. Oh, Bill Belichick. He was the head coach of New England, but I believe he is coaching elsewhere now, right? He's coaching in college, I believe. Yeah, yeah. The only reason I know that is because I follow Bill Burr, and he goes on sports talk shows and is hilarious, and people don't know how to handle him. It's so funny. Because these talk show hosts, they think they're gonna, like, oh, we're gonna have a comedian on, he's gonna make us laugh. No, you're gonna try to control him. Or them, you know, anybody. They're gonna get pissed off. They're not gonna show it. They're gonna turn it around on you, and it's gonna be even funnier for us, the viewer. That's how this is gonna work. Dude, what is that? How can he... Yeah, I'm unsure of what the legacy of that is. I'll check it out later. Just so... Well, I never thought of that one. That sounds like it could be. I don't like it without knowing. Without knowing, it sounds like it could be either way. Dude, come on, I did a cartwheel, and then I pressed the jump button, so of course. Okay, this level giving me trouble for some reason. Ain't even a trouble level. Well, forget what I said. Well, if it's been reclaimed, then it's been reclaimed. I'm trying to think. I literally heard an example of this the other day, where a word was used against a society, but they took it back, and today it's used as a term of endearment. And it's not the word you're thinking of. It's something where it was a word that was like, oh, that was derogatory slang? Like it fell in and out of favor before most of us were born, kind of thing. So yeah, if it's been reclaimed, then that's a good thing. Turn the power against itself, turn the blade on itself. Now it has no power. Oh god, I don't like this enemy the most. It used to be the claptrap, the little crocodiles that nip your heels, that I hated the most. But no, I've learned to really dislike the Manky Kongs. Oh, I didn't think I made that jump. Oh, thank you. Got the G for good measure. See, that's cool too. Like, I mean, like, the tribes are allowed to, like, sign off. They can do what they want, you know? But that's the thing. If like, a tribe on the East Coast does something and a tribe on the West Coast doesn't like it, I guess it's too bad for the tribe on the West Coast, because the tribe on the East Coast is the one that has the particular call there, you know? Just for an example. Not necessarily in that case, but... That's the other thing, too, is, like, a lot of times it's like, yes, things that are relics of the past need to be examined and either put away or altered. In that case, where they reclaimed it, they took it back. Oh, god damn. It's good. especially if it's something like tradition. Tradition is such a double-edged sword. Like, for instance, I am not a Christian or any sort of denomination thereof. However, I grew up celebrating Christmas, so I celebrate Christmas. I don't celebrate Jesus was born in the manger. I celebrate it's a time for family and a time for giving. It's the season of giving. It's represented by a jolly red man who may have been created by corporations, but we have co-opted him into recognizing him as being a giving individual and meant to embody the spirit in ourselves. And there are better ways to show that than by spending money. Mappy! No, dude, we haven't talked about Mighty Bomb Jack yet. Oh! But I'll be happy to talk about it. Yes, not just Bomb Jack, but Mighty Bomb Jack. I will say, I'm not up to date on, like, the best path or anything. I saw that the world record got beat for it, which is awesome. Oh, no! Why did I cartwheel? I wasn't trying to cartwheel at all. Weirdly... Oh yeah, because that's actually awesome because that game is so fucking hard. Yeah, I saw Space had added the Big 20 category on the board. I'm so glad I had, like, Space Colonizer hit me up when I got, like, either there was no mod for Mighty Bomb Jack or it was someone who disappeared a long time ago. So there wasn't a mod. When I got hit up, or when I got added, Space Colonizer hit me up and he's like, I fucking love this game. I intend to deep dive it. And I was already familiar with his deep dive on Jaws, so I was like, dude, hell yeah, get on here. And I'm so glad he did, because he wasn't kidding. He really loves that game. And he definitely deserves to be on the board. We're all related to Genghis Khan. That's the whole point. That's why he did what he did. So we would all be his cousin. Yeah, dude, that's the thing is 22nd generation grandson. That's clever. Oh, what was I saying? What was I saying? Damn it. Genghis Khan had a lot of sperm to give. That's the thing. He understood the fruits of his labor. Oh, damn it. Yeah, dude, if I'm not sidetracked with anything else... Oh. If I'm not sidetracked with anything else, I'll stop in, dude. I'll do my best to impart knowledge. What's that rope up there? No. Oh, I feel like you can get that. I'll do my best to impart knowledge. I haven't played it in a long time. Yes! But it's a good game. So, I always come back to it. No, bro. Tube sock. Oh my goodness. My friend had a corn silk snake that he called Colonel Claypool. After Les Claypool, obviously. Why did I think... Oh. Must be a later area. No, oh, damn it. Monkeys aren't donkeys! Stop messing with my head! Alright, don't fuck this up. I fucked it up. Ooh. Oh. You want to pet that dog? That dog, get in here. Want to pet that dog? No, no. God, I still got hit by... Oh. I do like how when your partner gets hit and runs away, they will collect bananas. That is a pretty neat inclusion. Hattie. Okay. I'm allergic to bee stings, sir. They cause me to, die. Nonsense, I'll just brush it off. With the big old dongus. The dongus among us. I was like, yep, and then one more comes. Thank you. Oh. I was just resigned to my fate there. I was like, well, we're gonna try again. Effective use of those little guys, I'll say. No. Donkey! See, I saved it and then I fucked it up. That was near the end, too. God damn it. Big jump. Damn it. Ah, I was... Alright, it's a single jump. I don't rush it. Really eating into my lives. I wanted to go over 100. Hmm. Okay. That's rude. Oh boy. Couple more levels here. One more world to go. Final boss fight. We'll go see Ken. Excuse me 1 second. Oh, boy. I had to stand up and just walk it out a little bit. I do not want to be all stiff and crunchy later. Even if if I'm doing like all sorts of stretches and everything, like if I do everything I'm supposed to do, I still feel like shit, but not as much. So it's like, gotta be very mindful. Asshole, look at that, man. How are you supposed to... I love the design on the sharks, too. Those sharks are so cool looking. Oh, well. I actually had a how to draw book that was... I'm pretty sure it was sanctioned by Nintendo, because it had the actual, like these graphics in it. That was one of my favorite how to draw books. Okay. Something over. Okay. But goddamn, what a detour is that? Yes. He ain't gone. His music. Oh, good. Stop there, yo. I was just... Well, you heard me, I'm sure. I was just saying this music is unlike anything else. Like, for me, the equivalent song in the next game is, Sticker Brush Symphony. Is so good and, like, atmospheric and ambient. Oh, that's right. Oh, no. Oh, I was like, they're not gonna let you just get through there free. Ugh. Yeah, Snappy. I missed. Ah, man. I was like, where's the spot that indicates where you jump? Oh, you just do it in the middle. I already missed. It's a great background track. Uh-oh. Oh, didn't get that. Oh, that was almost a severe mistake. Oish. Ooh, banana. Banana, banana. So with one world to go... 61%. Yeah, there's plenty left that I didn't get. Well, I don't enjoy this stage. But I mean, brilliant though. Fucking brilliant. No, I haven't seen much of that. Oh, I'm sure it's priceless. Maybe I'll get to it. It's on the Switch too, isn't it? No, fucking fuck. Yeah, I love the factory jam, is so good. Yeah, I'm certainly not in a rush. There's way more important things right now. Even as far as luxuries go, like, that's not the first thing I would want. No, God, I gambled. Oh yeah, always work through the backlog of things you actually physically own before you buy new stuff. We all know this, whether we want to admit it or not. Oops, all survival horror. Whoa. Okay. Ah! I was like, let me just try to get the timing. No such thing. No! Oh, this level pisses me off. Huh? No. I knew they were coming. I swear I was gonna land on that one. That works. Oh, we'll just forget about it. Get out of here. Yeah, I know he goes to a lot of conventions, him and David Wise, and sometimes they'll team up and do music that we all love. Ready to be done with this game already. I'm hungry for lunch. Excellent. Yeah, it's great when, like, when people are, like, genuinely awesome to meet. And it's not like, oh, man, I stood in line for hours and I paid money to meet you, and this was actually a horrible experience. That's always such a bummer. It'll probably get in my suggestions now after so many mentions of it. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, that's exciting. That's pretty cool. Oh, no! Duo to meet. Yeah, somehow, some way, made that work out. Not so good. You must be able to get the frog somehow, somewhere, with all these high-placed items. Or a tire, one of the two. Man, the Mine Track music is so good. Oh, I fucked up. Got it. Ugh. Ugh. missed the G. Oh well. Oh no. Oh, dumb. Oh, chance. Damn, that one's tough. Maybe it should have been Diddy. He has a smaller hitbox. Come on, man. Second chance. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. There's something up over there, I think. I don't know. Couldn't tell if it was just the life counter. Alright, you can explode already. Oh, I'll have to listen for that. Oh, come on. Oh. They were stacked. Oh. Oh, why did I think that would work? I tried to duck. Oh yeah, because it's kind of, it's like doo 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 doo. Yeah, I can see that. Damn it. Yeah. Damn it. Stop. Oops. There we go. Well. I got scared. I was like, I'm going way too far, way too fast. I gotta pull back. Alright. Right, there's no back entrance here, okay. Damn it. My birdie! Damn it. My partner! Okay. 2 more levels, 2 more bosses. One of those being final. Final! Huh? Oh yeah, you could totally use that in a haunted house or something, you know? Oh shit. Wow. Nice. Stupid monkey. What was that? That's the production company call at the end of Robot Chicken, if I recall. It seems like that was Adult Swim. I don't quite remember. Stupid monkey. It's like Firefly had the little monster like grr, arg. You always remember stuff like that, so I mean, the more creative the better. Stupid TV, be more funny. Alright, final level is conquered. I'm gonna save. Then I'm gonna use the bathroom. And then we'll fight the last two bosses here. 72, not bad. It'll technically be more than that when I beat the bosses. Over 2 hours according to game time. Not bad. Right. Oh man, that sucks. That's why you don't go under there. Yeah. Like, why is this a bad idea? Ah. It's that whole fight. Becky's nuts. Here we go. Oh. God damn it. Didn't roll. Would have been a little faster. Part 1. Amazing, amazing song. Mentioned before this is over, I am still looking for donations if anybody is able to help. I do have bills that are due today as well. No pressure if you can't, obviously. Just wanted to put that out there. Paid the internet last night. That was amazing. Fucking big jump first. Big jump first. I never remember if he does a short, medium, or big jump. And big jump first. I already did the fake credits, so starts right back up. Yep, get in, and then he does smaller hops, yeah. Under. One more cycle. Now, what does he do? Oh, yeah, the teeny hops. And good game, GG's. Will always be one of my favorites. Yes. Thank you for the GGs. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's always gonna be a fun afternoon. I remember so many times I ran home from school excited to like beat this. Like just play it all the way through. Maybe that needs to be a sound clip for Ken's channel. Or a whole pop-up like video. Pop-up video. That's not bad, under 3 hours of real time, and it was like 2 and change game time. Not bad at all. Not by speedrun standards, but very satisfying. Right, yeah, I'm not surprised. Very naughty. Master Neki is all banana. Who was that? A little terror. They're good guys. And we leveraged all of them in some capacity. The only bonus animal world we didn't see was Winky. His is kind of a pain in the ass too, if I'm being perfectly honest, because of his movement. Is it my turn yet? Surely it's me next. Yay. Ah, mischief. I mean, that's violence. I did this using 1 life, and it took less than an hour. I don't know, is that a hint, like, you should try to beat it with 1 life in less than an hour? I don't know. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe it's an impossible taunt. Because I know you can use glitches to move through levels that would otherwise be slower, but when they programmed it, they didn't anticipate people beating it with glitches. So that means, if that's a thing, that there's some normal, by normal means, with extraordinary execution, that they could do that. And just a perfect little end song. I mean, this game's a 10 out of 10. There's nothing bad about this game. The challenge is not unsurmountable at any point. If you have enough lives and the good sense to save, because you can just go back to a prior save point. They give, not only do they give you the save point throughout the level, the world rather, you have the Funky's Flights. That's the only... We didn't listen to Funky's song. Hang on, maybe we'll go back in real quick and let him get a hiya on the way out.